Hello everybody, how are you? So the burning question today is, why did they dump you? Why did they dump you? It's like the biggest question. So I've asked my spirit guides and the tarot and the universe to even give us those little intricate little details about why they may have dumped you. Okay, so I'm really excited to do this because I want to know. I want to know for me as well. Okay, so this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So what I was going to say, guys, is before you pick a card, right, think of the person, think of having an intimate moment, you know, like kissing or hugging, being close, something that really is special in your mind. And then look at the cards, because you might find that your eye is drawn to a completely different card. Okay, so let's do pile 1. I'm totally excited about this. Don't know why I haven't asked this question before. So this is for everyone that picked pile 1, and the question is, why did they dump you? You know, we can just really rack our brains, can't we? You know, like one minute it seems really good, and then the next minute it's all over, like having the rug pulled out, or you're just completely confused. You just don't know what went wrong. Okay, I just want to thank all my subscribers. The numbers are going up, nearly getting to 1,000. It's just seemed like forever to hit that 1,000 mark, and when I hit 1,000, there's lots of things I can do with my channel which you can't do until you hit 1,000. And thank you for your private readings. So the link is in the description. There's a small increase in cost, but it's still really, really low compared to other readers who are charging like £175 or £200. Who has that sort of money, you know? Anyway, why did they leave you? So let me just tune in here about why they dumped your ass. Okay, I'm going to pull another card just to get more. Tell me about the 7 and the 3, please. Quite confusing, actually. Tell me about the 7 and the 3, please. Oh, they want to tell you, okay. Feeling. Okay, I only want one card, please. Tell me about the 7 and the 3, please. Tell me about the 7 and the 3, please. Tell me about the 7 and the 3, please. Ooh, interesting, the contract. Okay, so these are all the reasons they may have dumped your ass, okay. First of all, you've picked the Knight of Wands energy, which is an energy that is immature, and it's an energy where the flame ignites very quickly and goes out very quickly. All right, so this is the energy of the Knight of Wands. Okay, so it's a kind of a player energy. All right, someone who's a player, someone who's just in it for the good times. Okay, and someone who really sort of moves on to the next person quite quickly. Now, I said someone that's in it for the good times, and right next to it, we've got the 3 of Cups, which is about having a great time. It's about celebration with friends, joy, happiness and bliss, right? Wanting to be really, really happy. And sometimes it relates to third-party situations. And it could be that this person is very used to just being out there and having lots of female attention and really enjoying that. That's what they like. That's what makes them happy. All right, rightly or wrongly. And it's right next to the Seven of Cups, which is about options. It's about, there's lots of options, some good, some bad, not really sure which one to take, but I have choices here. I have choices in my love life. Okay, and I feel with you is that this person was already had a pattern of having lots of female company. You know, it's really weird. When I first met my special person, he was at work, he was doing his job, and in the background were 3 women, okay, doing their work, all right, all laughing and giggling and all that. And I knew at the time that he was either seeing some of them or all of them, or, you know, that's what he liked, to be surrounded by women. Breaks my heart, by the way. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why he dumped you, because that's his pattern. And when I see this card, right, what I'm sort of getting, this is the Four of Swords, which has got lots and lots of meanings, right? But I have to sort of ask you, for some of you, was your person unwell in some way? Okay, did they become unwell? I have to also ask if some of them, are they mentally unstable as well? You know, were they on medication or anything like that with that card? Especially with the options choice. This is sometimes someone who's in recovery, okay, who's trying to heal, who's trying to get better. And I feel like with this option card as well, I feel like for some of you, I feel like them making choices is almost like an illness. You know, like a narcissist type illness, you know, they're making choices about women, switch up the genders, obviously, about love interests, okay, sex interests. Okay, so we've got that at the bottom, and then we've got this contract here, right, underneath the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this could be, the reason that they dumped you is because they already have agreements, let's say, or relationships with other people already. I can't help but feel that also there might have been contracts in the background, work, career, yeah, like work contracts, like if you're self-employed, those sort of contracts, sort of mortgage contracts, car contracts, legal contracts, yeah, anything you're going to sign a contract for. There was something in the background connected with you where contracts are really, really important, and they had some choices to make here contractually about which direction they were going to go in, and one of them was to, you were not in that, you know, and it was quite serious actually, this contract. It was quite serious. And for some of you, the reason with this contract, it might have been the reason why they pulled away. Okay, well, they more than pulled away. They stepped right out. They stepped right out. And again, I've got this sort of healing, you know. Maybe they were overburdened with this contract. These contracts can be anything. It can be, you know, if you purchase something, you've made a contract. If you're selling something, you've made a contract with somebody. You know, it could be a family contract, a mortgage contract, a rental contract. It could be a car contract, a career contract, a work contract, renewing a contract, you know, anything like that. And for some reason, because we've got it up here as well, the Three of Pentacles. All right, and for some reason, there's something financially linked to you where if they stayed with you, it wasn't going to work. All right, and this can be about, this has got a house in it. See all this? This is actually stonemason. This grey. All right, so there's a house here. There's a building here. There's renovation here. This is work, cooperation, selling and buying, that sort of thing. But I also, so I think this is linked with the contract, okay? And what I see here as well is that with you, what am I trying to say here? All right, let's get back into the zone. With you, they stopped valuing your unique skills, all right? Or, you know, what makes you, you know, I don't know, say like for me, I'm really good at online stuff, I'm really good at websites, I'm really good at sort of have an international interest, be it food or architecture or, you know, or new projects, you know, all those sort of things, all right, which makes up me, and I paint and I draw and all that sort of thing, which you know about, right? But what happened, they were so focused on their own sense of enjoyment with women in general, they lost sight of what you were offering, they lost sight of what you were bringing into their life. But you know what's really weird? They were in love with you. Holy shit. I mean, like, they were in love with you. That makes me feel really, really sad. They fell in love with you, but they were more tempted with this. And you know what I see over here? Again, I see 3. Now, normally this is a fabulous card, right? This is a really positive card. We also see that you might have come from different countries here, or there's water separating you because of the water here. This is normally a fabulous card, but what I see is this person making a decision between 3 people or third party, not particularly 3 people, but it's saying third party. This is saying third party. He wanted to move towards a third party again, or fourth party, right? He wanted not to have one. Look, everything in this reading is 3. Okay. Can you see these 3 swords standing out? This is what I'm being shown. Can you see these 3 cups down here? 3 cups down here, 3 pentacles here, 3 wands here. I'm being shown 3, 3, 3, 3. So you were not alone in this connection. Okay, he always had somebody else in this connection. Oh, I feel so angry. I feel so angry for you. I feel angry for you. I feel angry for me. I'm just checking on the time here. Okay, so so I'm being shown that he fell in love with you, but there was always 3 people. Oh, it sounds like Princess Diana, doesn't it? There was always, you were never solo in this connection. I'm really, really sorry to say that. Okay, so let's see a card. What I want to do in the extended is really delve in a little bit deeper about what was going on here. Okay, so show me a little bit more of the energy of what was going on here. If I opened a new door to find new information, what would I find about why they dumped you? Okay, well, I can see that this person, man or woman, had a really high sex drive. There was a death in your connection. I don't know, what I mean by that is something was dying in your connection. See the love here, and then something was dying in your connection. All right, and I'm going to find out what that is. But you know what? I still see, okay, that's what they're telling me. You guys had come to the point where there was a possibility of something permanent. See the beautiful roots in the ground, the branches of the trees spreading out. Can you see two people almost entwined, or that tree's almost two trees entwined? See the meadow? What was dying, right, is that they didn't see you as a permanent fixture anymore in their life. And what I'm going to do in the extended is find out why. And ultimately, it's about there was always more than just you in this connection. So that makes me really sad, guys, but I hope that's given you some insight into that. Okay, so what I want to do is just finish off and say I wish you lots of love, health, joy and happiness in your love connection. Okay, ciao from Ashley. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so this is for everyone that picked pile 2, and this is to find out why they dumped you. Why did they dump you? Okay, just want to say thank you to all my subscribers and to everyone that's booked a private booking, I've got extra cards. Okay, it's really easy to book, just Etsy or PayPal. And I'm going to have some little Christmas gift cards as well soon coming out. Okay, we've got some extra cards, so let's find out why they dumped you. Well, can you see right in the middle of this third party situation? So just to explain the third party situation, it can mean they're literally got someone else, seeing two people at once. It can be an ex, it can be they're in a committed relationship, it can be that you're in a committed relationship, it can be that you're both in a committed relationship but seeing each other. It can be extended family, it can be work situations, that can be third party, anything that puts a spanner in the works of you two being together. All right, so that's what I see immediately. And what I see here is a person who is really I feel like overly sexualized, okay, with this Ace of Wands here. And then I see the Temperance over here, which someone who's always struggling with their sexuality, maybe they've got sexual addiction or something like that, right? It's like big, powerful energy. It almost looks like a penis, right? Obviously, you can switch up the genders, can be female, you know, wanting a penis, or a female wanting a vagina, it doesn't matter. It's, I might do a vagina card. It's about powerful sexuality and then trying to restrain this energy. All right. I see this person juggling with their sexuality, juggling with their emotions, really trying to pull back their emotions here. Okay. Now, these emotions are for you, right? But they're also about, I just feel like it's a range of emotions. Maybe addiction, maybe anger, maybe rage, maybe violence, maybe insecurities, any emotion. Here, this person is trying to pull back, restraint. Here, trying to get that balance here. And what I see over here is this person out in the cold here. All right, I feel like this person is unemotionally available, quick to feel very isolated, angry and upset very quickly, that sort of thing. Unable to commit with this card here. See this? Unable to show affection, unable to commit. And this is why they dumped you, okay? Now, the weird thing up here is that such a strange energy that's come out. They really liked you, like your wish fulfillment, but they also saw you as someone that maybe put a lot of boundaries in with them. Like, I don't know, maybe they wanted to do X, Y, and Z, or have an X, Y, and Z type relationship, and you were like, no. Okay, and I saw, and I feel with this one, some of them thought that you had a really, really sharp tongue. Okay, or they couldn't navigate around you the way that they wanted. And see this wish fulfillment, I feel like they felt that you were very nurturing and very nourishing. I feel like you brought light into their life. Okay, but I feel like even though they really liked you, they just kept holding back. And although you were very nourishing, they never felt filled up. They had their own void in their life that you were unable to fill. Okay. So basically they dumped you because of their own issues. Okay, and that you weren't someone that was going to fall into their own issues. And I have to point out that you did pick the narcissist card, which is about people, a really bad narcissist is, or narcissist level, is people who don't feel anything for you. They don't feel the depth, that even if they really, really like you, they like you for what you give them more than liking you for who you are. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to push forward here on this. I feel like they were also protecting their money as well, okay? They maybe dumped you because they were juggling their finances. I feel like, hold on a second. Hold on, I've got to pause this. Okay, so I feel like they dumped you because their energy in this connection was all wrong from the start. Okay, it's all scattered, it's all cold, it's, do you know what I'm hearing? Greed and self-serving and all that sort of thing. And here you are, right in the middle of it, holding everything together. That's what I see. I see excess, I see imbalance, I see coldness, see greed, I see selfishness, and I see game playing. All right, that's what I see. So let me have another card, please. So narcissists, yeah, so narcissists do stuff for themselves first, they please themselves, and if they're really full-on narcissists, they don't have emotions for other people. Okay, although they can be lovely and they can like you a lot, they don't have emotions for other people. So let's just get a card to go on to the next section. So they've given me 5 cards. So we've got secret emotions, we've got chaos, we've got loss, we've got a love card here, and we've got justice. So what I'm seeing here is this person maybe was jealous or caused arguments. They regret walking away from you. They do think about you. They have secret emotions for you, but they've got a shed load of baggage. All right? And this is why they dumped you. They dumped you because of their own insecurities, their own personality traits. Let's have a look. Can't see that. God, my eyesight's getting worse and worse and worse. I can see that. All right, so actually I'm going to carry on for a little bit because this has been a little bit longer. So I will be doing extended. So they dumped you because they came in with the wrong energy. They were juggling things. I feel like they're juggling their emotions. They may be juggling addictions. This can be addictions. This can be drinking. This is about excess. This is trying to pull back. This is hiding their emotions. This is, in this case, a real selfish card. This person is always feeling empty inside. And there's you trying to hold it all together, and they're not appreciating who you are. Okay, this beautiful, nourishing, they really liked you, like really liked you a lot, but they're just not appreciating you. And there's you sort of trying to fight the battle, and they're taking, every time you sort of put in a boundary, they were angry about it or insulted about it or didn't think you had the right to put in a boundary. That's what I'm feeling with this one here. Okay, but you had to. You were in a no-win situation. Up here, what I see is above you actually is lots of chaos. You know, lots of confusion, lots of jealousy up here, and then I see like great loss, right? I feel like they have great loss over dumping you. And I feel like they felt that they were in love with you. Okay, and they're holding secrets. And then there's a shed load of stuff they need to sort out. But hold on a second. Hold on, it's more complicated than this. I feel like for some of you, hold on, let's read it another way. I feel like for some of you, they dumped you because they thought you were jealous. They thought that you'd walked away from them. But ironically, they thought that you were in love with them, right? And they didn't want you to be in love with them. And they thought that you weren't showing the emotions that you should have been showing them. And they thought that you should have been more agreeable with your contractual agreements between you and them, whatever that might have been. That can be legal agreements. I'm just checking the time. That can be legal agreements. Okay, sorry, I just can't see the time here. That can be legal agreements, or it can just be like, you know, I don't know if you work together, or I don't know if you've rented a property, or you've lent each other money, or I don't know, someone loaned a car to somebody, you know, but it can be verbal agreements. I agreed to this and you agreed to that, you know, we agreed to this or whatever, okay? And I feel like they dumped you because of an agreement. I feel like they dumped you because they felt that you weren't showing them the emotions that they wanted because you put a boundary in. I feel like they dumped you because they started to think that you were causing chaos, or you were jealous, okay, or they felt like you were going to get too much male interest, switch up the gender as you need to, okay, so they felt like they had a lot of competition. They felt like that you were going to dump them, okay, and they also felt like there's two things here. They also felt like that you were in love with them and they didn't want you to be, which is weird because I'm sort of feeling like they wanted you. I don't think that they wanted anyone to be genuinely in love with them. But I also feel like for some of you, they thought you were in love with somebody else. See the wish fulfillment and the loss. But I actually feel in this reading that they're really, really upset that they've lost you. So what I'm going to do on the extended on this one, I'm going to find out more about this and say like I opened another door to really get an understanding of why they dumped you. What was the tipping point here? Okay, that pushed them to it. Okay, so really, really interesting, guys. So just before we finish, I just want to say I'm wishing you lots of love, happiness and joy in your love life going forward. And do join me on the extended. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.